Welcome back to Palworld. In this video we're going through how you can find eggs in order to incubate and hatch and get extra pals. So you'll see here I have 2 incubators and they are ready. So if we go with the rocky one first, we got ourselves a Mud, however you say that one, and then the large dark egg we got ourselves a new Tombat. So there are multiple ways to get your hands on eggs, but what I recommend is if we come over to my PAL box and we fast travel, I recommend being a high enough level to have Nightwing with a saddle so that you can fly around, because it's just going to make it easier to find them. But from where you start the game at the Plateau of Beginnings, if you come to the Tower of the Rain Syndicate, you don't have to be on top of the tower. I just want to show you like the best place to find eggs. So if we fast travel over there, when we are on top of the tower, you're going to see these massive spike things that stick out of the ground, and there are loads and loads of them around. There's even a couple over there in the distance. What we're going to do is we're going to summon Nightwing. We're going to jump on. What you want to do is you want to fly to the very top of these. It's not a guarantee to have an egg on top of them, but there is a high chance. In fact, I think that is an egg over on that one. So obviously we need to land. And then if we make it to the top of this is an egg. And if we grab this, that is a damp egg. And then if we fly over to the next one, you're going to see at the top of this one, there is another egg that we can grab. And these are going to respawn. I believe everything respawns after an in-game day. And if we look in my inventory, I just have these 2 eggs. So I'm going to go around, go into the top of the spikes, and we'll see how many I can gather, as well as doing something else which I'll explain in a moment. And you'll see here, I went to a couple of spikes and I didn't manage to find any more, but you'll see that I've just picked up 2 eggs. And then if you have a look, this is literally just across the road and then a little bit further up the hill from our last egg, and there is another one here. So basically, as well as the spike things that you can just see like when you're up high, when you look up into the sky, as well as those, if you just coast with Nightwing and go along cliff edges, you're going to find a lot of randomly placed eggs. But it's not only eggs you can find, you will find a lot of Liftmonk effigies as well, and they are going to increase your capture power when you use the Statue of Power. We've just found our first Liftmonk effigy on our adventures. And all of these respawn. There'll be different locations and stuff, but they do all respawn. And another little tip is you might want to go out during the night, because things just glow up a lot easier. So you'll have a much better time finding things like the fast travel point. That one is orange. There's something glowing down here. And then you'll see the Liftmonk effigies. They shine really bright green. So this blue thing I spotted, if I can get out of the tree line, it was a damp egg. And if you are a high enough level, you have enough ancient tech, you can unlock the hip lantern, which will light things up a little bit, because this is really, really dark. Like, it's going to come across even darker in the video, but I pretty much can't see anything myself. So if we take a look on the map, this is a really, really good place for eggs. If you have a look at the Plateau of Beginnings, if you come all the way up northwest to where the scorching part is, if you come down here, you're going to see Sealed Realm of the Winged Tyrant. And then all you want to do is where you see these lines, you just want to fly through. You'll see we've got an egg here. And then if you just get a little bit of height so that you can see around, you're just looking on these edges. So we have ourselves another egg here, and I don't think I can actually take many more. Because if we go to our inventory, no, I've literally got 6 slots left. You can see all the different eggs that I've gathered, and I've not been doing this for long, maybe 20 minutes or so. It's just really about flying around, looking on cliff edges, have a look at the top of the spikes and everything. And you're not always going to find the best. I've got a bunch of these standards, just verdant eggs. But then I have got a couple of frozen. I've also got a large frozen egg. And then I've got large scorching eggs. Even if you come a little bit north to the other islands next to the Sealed Realm of the Winged Tyrant, on top of these little hills, there's even a bunch of eggs. I found a chest over on that one. So there's lots and lots of goodies that you'll get just by exploring. And because you're in the air, it makes it easier to see. And then all you need to do with the eggs that you have found is when you are back at your base, if you just put them into the incubators, they're going to do their thing and eventually hatch into pals. So that was how to find eggs in order to incubate and hatch them to get extra pals. The best ways I've found to actually find the eggs without spending too much time doing so that you can focus on other things while their timers are going down. And yeah, we ended up with a pretty big amount of eggs just from one small run. And what we're going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about Palworld in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.